Hey, we're looking at camouflage today, and before you get all upset, remember camouflage is not just something that's worn as clothing in Louisiana. Camouflage is found in nature throughout all of God's creation. And what this camouflage does is it allows animals to hide in an environment to keep themselves safe from predators and anything who would want to eat them. Now, some of you try to do the same thing. You try to hide in your sin. You try to hide in the world through camouflage. You try to hide from friends, and you also try to hide from God. And you are hoping that no one will be able to distinguish you from your surroundings.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, what's happening?
What are you doing here?
Hanging out with my bearded dragon.
What bearded dragon?
The one sitting right there. Ah, she got you! It is a French bearded dragon.
Sneaky.
Well, it's not really. But camouflage does come from the French word camoufler, which means to disguise or to hide, and that's exactly what the bearded dragon's trying to do. You see how it goes from a light brown to a dark brown depending on what environment it's in? Because it can sneak up on bugs, but it can also hide from predators. This bearded dragon has to utilize its surroundings, but it's got these built-in photoreceptors to where it can blend into a tree, it can blend into a stump, but a lot of people do this. That's exactly what they do. And if you think this is some bad camouflage, come see what I got over here. This is my iguana, Mr. Pup.
Mr. Pup?
Yeah, my kids can't have a dog, so they named it Mr. Pup. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
He's great. Now look, do you see how he's already beginning to change since we got around the stump and got around the trees? Watch when I put him on the stump. Watch how much more he changes. He's bad, isn't he?
Nice.
Now that's the whole principle. You see how he's turning orange and green? Because the iguana has to blend into this environment. You've got green, you've got sunlight, you've got brown, you've got trees. They've got to do this to protect themselves from predators. But the other thing is they want to make sure that they can sneak up on their food. I mean, I see this kind of stuff all the time. It's like this with lizards all over the planet. But he's bad. Chris! Chris, you gotta get that iguana!
He's over here, he's over here.
Chris, he's coming at you! Chris, look!
I missed him, he's running.
Ah, I missed him! Get him! Look!
Right there, he's turning around.
Chris, I can't get him! Did you get him?
Right there, get him.
Chris, look! Look by your feet! Now he's going left!
I missed him.
Chris, he's going up that tree! Come on, watch him! Chris, did you find him?
No.
Come on, man! Dude, my kids are gonna kill me! That's what I hate about these lizards. This is not the first time I've had a problem with a stinking iguana. You gotta go find it.
I have to go find it. By myself?
That's a giant lizard. Come here, come. I can't hardly take it. Hey! Hi! You just shooting already? I think a lot of you are like this iguana. You find yourself in an environment to where your natural abilities, you really aren't able to cope anymore. Therefore, you're forced to go into what I call extreme hiding mode or camouflage mode. You know, God designed us to operate in this world as humans, not as something else. He didn't design us to be in hiding. He designed us to always be in the light and to always be in a place to where He can find us.
What are we doing here?
Chris, I told you we're trying to find the iguana. You can't find an iguana unless you understand how they think, and that's the whole point of the camouflage.
But this is dumb.
This is not dumb, Chris. This is the way it works. This is the extreme form of camouflage. That iguana is now in extreme hiding mode, so I've got to do the same thing to go find him. This is exactly what people do when they want to become invisible or completely disappear out of society. Now, people who think they can hide and stuff like this, they have to realize is that when you're in extreme hiding mode, people are always going to know. It's going to show up in your attitude. It's going to show up in the words that you say. And remember, when you stay in this type of hiding mode, you're going to have to work really hard to keep this whole facade up.
Are you naked under there?
No, I'm not naked under here, you knucklehead. I'm trying to find the iguana, and if we don't find it, I'm in trouble with my kids, you jerk. You lost him. We've got to split up and find him. My kids are going to be so mad if they don't find Mr. Pup. Just give me my shirt. This is hot. I'm sick of this. You go that way, I'll go this way.
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Go find the iguana.
Oh, that's a big web. Chad? Chad!
Now this spider is making its way up the tree to hide behind some branches and some leaves so it can wait for a bird or a parrot, something else it wants to eat. Now look at your life for a minute. One of the issues of camouflage is hiding behind things. And there's a lot of you who are hiding the things right now. I know there's some of you right now is that you hide within inside of Christianity. You go to a youth group, you're involved in a church, you may even know what to say, you may even know what to say to your parents, but really you're trying to hide, because if we were to look on the inside, there's really no relationship with God there. Now, how many of us are like that? We try to take the weaknesses in our life and we like to use them to go into an environment that's friendly, that's somehow going to take our weaknesses and use them as a strength. Some of you hide behind boyfriends and girlfriends. You use them as a mask, an object to hide behind. And you need to ask yourself these questions. Number one, what are you hiding from? Number two, who are you hiding with? And number three, what do you plan on accomplishing by living a life in absolute secrecy?
Okay, I'm in the woods by myself looking for Godzilla. He's proven to have strong signs of incredible intelligence.
Come on, Chris. Jeez. Come on, baby! Man, you got it. I told you that was a sneaky, fast devil.
He is fast, man.
See how that principle of camouflage works? I mean, it's always designed about hiding you and concealing you, but the problem comes in is that you're never supposed to hide and be hidden from the person who loves you, from the person who created you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. My kids are gonna be thrilled. I'll catch you at the office. That's exactly what happens when you are in a ghillie suit and you're trying to hide in the summertime. You get hot, you get sweaty, looking for your lost iguana. Now I want you to look at your life for a minute and think about the weight that you bear and the expense that you go through trying to convince people you're something that you're really not. Jesus tells us to guard our heart because out of it flow the issues of life. Now, there are things in your heart that are giving you trouble. And you know that there are issues there, but you have been hiding from them. You haven't submitted them to God, and you have two choices in this scenario. You can continue to hide and you can purchase a ghillie suit, or you can come out into the open and let God fix you right where you are. You can keep lying to God and everyone who's around you, or you can come to Him face to face and say, Lord, I'm tired of playing hide and seek with you. I'm tired of being like Adam and Eve. I need your help because this ghillie suit, all the stuff you're going through is expensive, it's time consuming, and it does distort your personality. And if you submit to God, God will accept you right where you are and bring you out of that place of hiding and let you know that it's okay to be exactly who He created you to be.